Hey, what's happening, everybody? I know this is a different voice coming at you today. This is Low Blood Sugar, or LBS for short. Anybody watching from the Call of Duty headquarters will know me there as I Sink Your Battleship. And today I'm going to be discussing a topic a little unusual here, and it's the kill streak that doesn't get enough love, that being the Sentry Gun. It's a lot of fun to use, but a lot of people never really think about doing it. Now, first off, just let me apologize for this substandard gameplay. I needed a little bit of filler so I could talk about some stuff, and this was the only thing I had available. But one thing that I've noticed about a lot of people, on forums, even talking to them while I'm playing online, so a lot of people are saying, man, Black Ops is getting boring. I want to do something different, change things up. So they'll run a different gun, they'll try a different game mode. One thing that not a lot of people, I don't think they do it as much, but not a lot of people do is try different kill streaks. When I was 14th Prestige, I'm 1550 now, I have been for a couple of weeks, I decided I was going to run the Sentry Gun the entire time. I thought it was going to be terrible, but I actually found that I enjoy using this kill streak. I think a lot of people are a little hesitant to use it for three main reasons. Reason one, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know where to put it. Reason number two, they don't think it's going to get any kills, comparatively speaking, to other kill streaks. And number three, I think there are some people out there that think they're going to help people get Ghost Pro by putting one down. I don't think you're going to be doing anybody a favor by running a Sentry Gun, because if they want Ghost Pro bad enough, they'll run it themselves. So, don't think you're going to keep somebody from getting Ghost Pro by not running a Sentry Gun. Just try it out anyway. Part of what I think makes this such a fun kill streak to use is the experimentation of trying different locations, putting it in different places, seeing what works and what doesn't. I have fun with that. But I will tell you right now, sometimes you won't get a kill with these things. Sometimes you can get 8 to 10. I've done it several times. But the main nemesis in this game of the Sentry Gun is the smart player. A smart player will make quick work of these things no matter how well hidden you have it or how good your spot is. Now right here you're going to see me doing a little experimentation and failing miserably. I figured, man, I'll put this on the fountain. They'll never see that coming. Well, after like 10 seconds of trying to get it up there, I finally do and end up getting one kill from it. It expired due to time limit, so yeah, not a good spot. Don't try that one. Now, right here, I'm going to show you how they can be useful in domination. And the spot that I'm going to put this Sentry Gun in is one that I use quite a bit when my team is holding the A and the B flags in Dom, because the enemy team will be spawning back there at the concrete bunkers. So, I'm watching A and B from my position here. It would be great to have an extra set of eyes and an extra gun back there to watch any movement coming from the bunkers, right? Well, guess what? Now I have one. Sentry Gun. Now you'll see where I put it. I put it in the corner of this building here. The reason I did that, I didn't want people to be able to just run up to it and knife it. See, they have to come around this corner and clear the corner, get to the Sentry Gun. Now the gun is going to help cover that itself, as you can see. And also, I'm going to be nearby there, so I can sort of help defend my Sentry Gun. Now, you don't want to spend a lot of time doing that, but with me and the Sentry there, it's pretty tough for them to get by. Now, right here, I actually want to talk about one little trick to planning, and that's elevation. A guy on my team had already planned the Sentry Gun, but he put it in a recessed part of the map. Now, watch it shoot at this guy right in front of it. Can't kill him, so I took him out with my gun. Now watch what I do with my Sentry. I put it up on this hill. Odd angle, yeah, but look, elevation equals kills. Now, this is going to get into some of the places I like to put them. Now, I have a lot of places that I'll put them, but I'm just going to show a few for the purposes of this video. Some of these you may already know about. But the place I'm going to put it now is one of the spots that I would consider to be a, I don't know if you would say sneaky, but maybe a crafty spot. And the reason this works so well for domination, it's great for defending the B flag when you have B and C, because people coming from A have a hard time seeing it. Now the problem here is that the guy sees me jump down. If he wouldn't have seen that, he probably would have had no idea the Sentry Gun was there. They're actually going to kill this by shooting it with their primary weapons. Actually, I think it gets finished off by a guy in second chance. But despite the fact they knew it was sitting there, it still gets 4 kills. And, they can't come in Cat B while that Sentry Gun's sitting there. So a spot like this can really do some damage. Would that work in TDM? Probably not. But for domination, it works well. That's the other thing. Some positions will work great for one game type, but not so well for others. Convoy, the map you're seeing right now, is probably the best Sentry Gun map in Call of Duty. Now, this spot right here is one of my favorites. This works for TDM, anything. I've got Gorilla Hands and Psychosocial down here helping me out in a private match. Now, you see how I placed that on that green truck? The only way to get to it is to climb up the front of the truck. You have great coverage in the middle of the map, great for domination, and this is a high traffic area. So that's a fantastic spot because it watches itself. Now I'm putting this next one on top of this missile. Similar coverage to the other one. But you've got two differences here. Number one, this is not as secure a position because people can come in behind you. But to counterbalance that, if you look at where I'm aiming down towards the diner, the Sentry Gun from here can actually cover people coming out of the diner, and you'll see here how that works. And that's why that's a good spot. But you do have to watch out for people coming up on the little walkway up there, because they can easily jump behind it and take it out. Now this is good for search, maybe even TDM, demo, just on top of this little wood pile. Not easy to get to begin with, and they have to jump in front of the gun if they want to get there, so not a bad spot. This is another domination spot that I like to use. I could see it being useful in other game modes, but it's really if the enemy team has the A flag and you've got the other two, this really works well because it will cover anybody trying to snipe out of that building. The downside, of course, they can come through the cargo containers that's to the right of it and get behind it, but they still have to climb up on the billboard, jump up and get behind it, giving you time to take them out. This spot here I've actually used in search before, and it worked really well. Now, I didn't point it this way, obviously. I pointed it like you see now, looking under the bridge, and the only way to get to it, once again, you have to climb up the front of the truck. Well, that's going to be difficult when there's a Sentry Gun watching you. Now, Havana. This is probably the original, what I consider to be good Sentry Gun spot that I found. Yellow Hotel. You're going to want to go upstairs and hop on the balcony. Now, this spot is another one of those spots. It's not a secret, but not everybody knows about it. It's not the easiest to get to because you have to jump up. Now, when you go to plant the Sentry Gun here, don't waste your time at the front. It won't go down. You have to walk to the back. If you can, try to angle it a little bit off to the left. That'll give you better coverage of the middle of the map, and you'll still have the balcony covered, no problem. I mean, you can see it right there. Of course, Psycho grenaded me for fun. But, that's the thing about these Sentry Guns. Sometimes you can find a spot that works really well for them in multiple game modes. Now, as you can see, people coming up from behind it have free shot at it. They can throw a grenade on it, but they're not going to get up there and knife it. So a lot of these spots that I'm showing you, people can take them out. Because look, this isn't Modern Warfare 2. The Sentry Gun doesn't have 9 million health. They can be destroyed with a primary weapon firing bullets. So, that's another thing to remember. And this spot right here is one that you may have seen. I know you've at least seen people up here. I was actually doing this in combat training. The bots were swarming on me like preteen girls on Justin Bieber. So I just was like, man, I'm going to throw this down and die, and then I'm going to go on a private match and show you what I was talking about. Now, right here, this is where a lot of people want to plant it. But there is some issues I have with this spot. Number one, if you see that doorway right there, a lot of flashbangs thrown in there. That will actually shut your sentry down for a brief time. Putting it in this corner where I had it, you're not susceptible to flashes that are in that room. However, any flashbang thrown in this room will be enough to temporarily shut it down. These are good spots. They've got good coverage, but they're not the best because they are susceptible to those flash and stun grenades. And that's all I'm going to show you guys for right now. The video's getting a little up there in time. But I hope, if you watch this, that maybe you'll give the Sentry Gun a try. I think it's a lot of fun to experiment around with, something that can maybe bring a little bit of enjoyment back into Black Ops for you. And maybe you'll use some of these spots and laugh when you watch a bunch of guys dying there. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you out there.